Sort that intro out so it doesn't just cut off. How we doing, guys? Welcome to the Roundology show. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been a bit of a tech dry spell in the Round studio. Thought I'd do a little live stream to look at the new DJI MAVIC Air 2, which was released last night. I was going to do a live stream last night about this, but it was 3:30 in the morning. I read it at 9:30 Eastern EDT, but it was actually EDT, obviously. So 3:30 our time. So the MAVIC Air. I'm gonna take these off. Don't need to. Oh, let's put the music on. A little bit of background music for you. There we go. So the MAVIC Air, the 2. It's a big, huge upgrade. Apparently, I recently went and bought the MAVIC Mini. Should we switch to full GoPro? I got the MAVIC Mini. Look how small he is. He's tiny. It's really, really small. It folds out like so. It's 249 grams of DJI goodness, and yeah, I really like it. Am I regretting not waiting? No, because if you've seen the price of it, we're going to get into that in a little while. It's quite It's quite expensive for what it is, especially if you go for the Fly More combo. So let's go and have a look at, let me make sure I'm on the right page before I switch the screen. Let's go and have a look at the DJI Air. So, what do you think of the GoPro setup, guys, by the way? Pretty dope, eh? So, here it is. Let's just catch up on the comments, just very quickly. Hold on. Jelly Duck, Renegade, how you doing, guys? Chewfix, dude. John in the house with the wife. Chris working away with you in the background. Jelly Duck, new Mavic Air looks beautiful. Yep, it does indeed. But we're gonna have a look at it. £769 starting at just for the drone, and I think this is what you get in the box. If I go down, you get the aircraft itself, you get the remote controller, which is causing a little bit of controversy with the big YouTubers. They're not overly keen on this massive remote control. It's nearly as big as the drone itself. This is the Mavic Mini one. This is like the usual design that DJI used to go with. They've changed it recently. They've gone for more of the intelligent remote design without the screen. I think it looks like that, but you know, all you need is this. The intelligent battery, you get one of them, and we'll get to the price of an extra battery. The fast charger, you've got AC cables, low noise, you get 3 lots of propellers. You didn't used to get 3 lots of propellers when you first had the Mavic Pro when it first came out, and you only got 1 set of propellers, so that's good. And you get all these cables. I do like the way that you can have a spare pair of control sticks. They actually unscrew. If I go to the GoPro, they come under there. You see them there, and then they pop out every time you want to use it, and you just screw it on. They are a little bit tiny, but the good thing about them is that when they're in there, they're clipping easily, and when they're in the bag and they're knocking about, you're not going to break them off, because people have broken those off. They're quite fragile. But that is the remote for the DJI Mini. It's pretty simple. You've got the antennas, you've got record and snapshot. It actually does connect to the phone, so it's not just Wi-Fi. And yeah, your phone clips in there like so. If none of you, I'm sure most of you watching this have seen a DJI Mavic or a DJI drone before, but that's what it looks like when you're flying it. It's pretty cool. Let's go back to the display though. So we'll go up. So yeah, it's £769 for the just that, and it's £949 for the Fly More combo. And I'm not entirely sure what extra you get with the Fly More combo. You get 3 batteries. That's pretty good, but that is all you get extra. Oh, sorry, you get 6 pairs of propellers. Why would you need 6 pairs of propellers? Not entirely sure, but you do. Music's still playing. Sorry, I just wanted to check on that. So you get 6 pairs of low noise propellers, and you get the low noise propellers instead of standard ones, and you get 3 intelligent batteries. When you add it up, that's not a bad deal, because the intelligent batteries are £105 each. £105 each. Okay, no problem. So let's just go and have a look. Let's unbox. Right. Do you want to watch the unboxing video? Should you watch this? Let's go and watch this. That remote is huge. 34-minute flight time. We're going to get into the specs in just a little bit. Very similar design to the Mavic Mini and the new. Okay, cool. Very similar design to the Mavic Mini and the new Mavic Pro 2. So what's in the side the box? The specs are 4K 60 frames per second. That's impressive. It's got HDR video, which is again impressive. It can take up to 48 megapixel photos. and smart photo option. The sensor on this drone is actually from Sony. Sony actually make the sensor, so it's going to be something similar that you'd get in. I don't think it's obviously not a 1-inch sensor, but it's something similar that you get in like a high-end phone, sort of an iPhone or something. That kind of sensor. It can take 8K hyperlapse videos. So it's got a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor. So that's massive. Okay, that's good. So it's half the size of something you find in a Sony RX100, which is, renowned for its capability. It can record HDR panorama shots. It can record in H.265 encoding or H.264 as well, and it's got 3-axis gimbal. The new remote. This is where the problem lies for me. What they've done is they've built the antenna into the actual phone holder itself, which is clever. People are finding that the remote's a little bit too big for one. For two, that it's top heavy when you're piloting it, and the fact that it hasn't got any grips on the side, and there's no smart buttons on the rear of it. Like there isn't smart buttons on the back of here, but on the Mavic Pro, you get 2 buttons there and there for customizable buttons for when you're flying. They've removed those for some reason. So it does. I'm not sure. Does it come with these filters? Okay, if you buy the Mavic Air 2 Fly More combo, you get the ND filters as well. ND 16, 64, and 256. That's good because they're expensive. You'd buy the ND filters from someone like Polar Pro, you're looking over £100. So the Fly More combo is obviously a better deal. Can we work that out? So the drone is 269 normally. It's 769 normally. Plus 105, plus 105 for the 2 batteries, and then you're getting say £100 for plus £100 for the ND filters, and then you're getting the extra propellers, and it comes with a bag as well. You're probably looking around around £1,150. So you're saving probably £150, £160 by buying the Fly More combo. So it does work out better to do that. So we know what's in the box. Highlights and features. We've got a 10K range at 1080p video transmission. So this is the Mavic Mini is rated at 4 kilometers at 1080p. Realistically, I can only get about 2 kilometers before you start losing signal or getting a weak signal. So 10 kilometers, yeah, it looks good on paper, but realistically you're probably looking at 5 or 6 kilometers, which is still a long way. Very good. And you've got 34-minute flight time. The Mavic Mini, let me just diverge. Let me just go home. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. The Mavic Mini, where are you? No. Let me just have a look at the specs on that. Let me just go down. So unboxing highlights. What's the flight time on the Mavic Mini? Doesn't tell you. Super duper. So I think it's 27 minutes on the Mavic Mini. I'm pretty sure. I think it's 27 minutes. So yeah, 34 minutes is a long time. Very good. It's got the focus track. Now the tracking has been improved by DJI. Am I on the right screen? Yeah. They've improved the sensors. They've improved the software inside so it can dodge obstacles even when it's tracking you. So if you watch iPhone Do, is another really good tech reviewer. He was walking through down the street with lampposts and trees and bushes and everything, and the drone was actually flying around the trees and then getting back behind him. It did look. I'm looking at that camera. Well, no, I should be looking at that camera. Sorry. So it did look very, very clever. 8K hyperlapse It does say it can do 8K hyperlapses, but only in certain modes. It can actually, there's two of the different sort of like the helix and the boomerang shots. It can only do it in two of those, so that may be a little bit misleading. The camera performance is good. It can do 4K 60, which is standard for any kind of high-end videography product these days. 48 megapixel photos, pretty awesome. So yeah, obviously the camera is going to be pretty good. They've been using very good cameras on the Mavic Pros, and it's got smart photo. It's got HDR, which is needed these days. It's got 3-axis stabilization. Okay, so it can take cinema shots. It's got that active track we just talked about, 3.0. What else can we do? What else can I tell you about? Yeah, so the controller comes with the OctoSync 2.0, which, okay, so it's got the OctoSync. This hasn't got the OctoSync. It works with the new smart controller as well, so maybe they might be right with that 10 kilometers. You might be able to get up to 10, but in open spaces, realistically, when you're around houses and buildings, it does drop out. I've experienced that in both the DJI drones I've owned. Battery life, yep, so 34 minutes, great, and it uses a new DJI Fly App. What I understand is that they're trying to use the lower end drones with the DJI Fly App, which is a new simple app for flying your drone. It's where's my phone? It looks a little bit like this. So that is the DJI Fly App. It's quite simple. I have to connect to get into there, but there's new firmware available for the Mavic Mini, so I've got to update the Mavic. I'll do that after. So they're trying to do the Mavics Pro and stuff with the Fly App, and then the higher end like the Phantom and the Inspire, they're using the Go 4, the Fly Go 4, I think it was called, the app that we used to use before. With the camera controls, you can control the white balance and stuff like that. You can with this Mavic 2 as well, but you can't. You can only set the white balance to auto, where you can set it in different shades and stuff. It's got different cinema logs and stuff in the Inspires and Phantoms and things like that. So that's what I understand about where they're heading. These consumer drones, I love this. Love this drone. For me, a 27 minute flight time. It's got I'll get to the comments in a minute, sorry guys. Yeah, for what I'm going to use it for, it's small. It can shoot 2.7K, and I'm going to be using it for vlogs and just getting it up in the air for doing videos like that. So I'm not going to be doing great cinematography with it, and yeah, it's for what I use. That is perfect. And 360 quid, that £360 with one battery, and it lasts 27 minutes, like I said. Perfect. So comments, sorry I've been ignoring the comments, guys. Let's just go to the dashboard. Whoa, I've got loads of comments. I use Hubsan Mini Quadcopter. Okay, haven't heard of that, Jelly Duck. Renegade, too expensive for me. I'll stick by doing time lapse of a tree from a cinema shots. Renegade, yeah. John Southern. Just go for a walk in the country with a dog and steal the drone with the cops sending. Definitely, yeah, John. You're gonna. The cops are gonna be out with the drones. I missed a business opportunity. When I got the drone 2 or 3 years ago, I was actually doing. Daniel Ridley in the chat. How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. I was doing a bit of. I was filming because I used to do football coaching. I was filming kids and officially doing the football training, and I was going to clubs, and I'd actually got booked tests with the likes of West Brom and Walsall to go and film the first team. But it just sort of petered away. I was a bit inexperienced when it came to business at that time, and yeah, I lost the route, the path I was trying to follow. But yeah, I love the drones. But that's a story for you. Impressive bit of kit, Renegade says. Yeah, I just wouldn't use it enough to justify the price. £1,000 is a lot of money. for anything. Like I said, perfect for someone like me. My budget, my needs, my usage, 360 quid. I will use it. But like I said, I've sold the Mavic Pro originally because I wasn't using it. And I did regret selling it because it's something I wanted to use when you need to use it. So something like this is perfect because it's not too expensive, it's not taking up a lot of money in your camera bag, and you can use it when you want to. So is there any more information I can tell you about the two? So like I said, yeah, $799 in America. I don't think so. That's pretty much it. It's a decent looking drone. It's not something that I'm gonna buy. It looks, they've nailed it down, haven't they? DJI with the drones. They are quality products. If you do get to own one, I fully recommend the Mini. Like I said, if you're just going to use it on the odd occasion, if you're doing a lot more videography and cinematography, then you're going to need something a bit better. But that was it. We've been live for 23 minutes. Thanks to the guys for tuning in. I'll just double check the chat before we go. Danielle, what keeps you going? Another thing I wanted to say is, yeah, thanks for everybody that's tuning in. Thanks for everybody that's subbed recently. Danielle's asking what keeps me going, and I'm just really enjoying making these videos at the moment. Doing live streams, I can just jump on here and do 20 minutes, talk about something that's been released, and it's a video uploaded. That's the way I look at it, and we get to engage with the audience. I want to get to know the audience a bit better, build up a relationship with you guys, because that's what it's all about. If we get on and you enjoy my content, then you're going to keep on coming back. I really enjoy making these videos, so appreciate if you tune in. Be assured that it's the highlight of my day. I drive a truck all day dreaming of the time I could come back and sit in here and make a video. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And 709 subscribers we've got at the moment. A lot of my videos have been doing doing well recently. I got 5,000 views on the Mexico video I did. There's been a couple more video I did for Spigen on these watch straps that hit 6,000 yesterday. So there's a few videos that are starting to roll, and that's helped the subs. So 709. Let's keep going. As far as I'm concerned, I'm enjoying it. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Anybody else with any comments in the chat? No, we're good. Okay, awesome. A couple of new faces as well. Danielle, thanks for tuning in. That's nice to see you on the stream. John Southern, new to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, my father-in-law, Jonathan Morris up there. Jelly Duck again. Chris from TubeFix. Guys, Renegade. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And I shall see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye, guys.